doing to help?
The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there.
Coming off the bag to the runner's back, heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at...
Hector Oliveira will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Jeff Dozier into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a hard liner to short. Throw in time, and the cross here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Rochester leads it 2-0. Number 15 will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Takes this the other way to right. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hold it here, hold it here.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
Antonio Feliz will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It's high, and the tag will come down much too late, and that'll move 2 men into scoring position with still nobody out.
Just a straight steal here of second base. Good throw might have had him, but you see it just sail a bit there, and a nice play to pull it in, or that runner on third could have walked home.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Hit softly on the ground to first.
Right here,
to
find
his
the
right,
ball.
Curran. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Well, it's pretty effective right there. Not only do you drive in a run on the ground ball, but you also move that other guy over to third base.
Hey, no one better. Let's go.
John Hicks will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Line to the right side. Cole is there. Let's see if they test it. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Hey, no out.
Leading off the inning, Andrew Lowry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman
Hector Oliveira stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Strikeout right now.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Casilla is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
now batting, shortstop.
Number 15 steps in now.
Number 15.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
He's set. Here it comes. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Washington looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Andrew Lowry stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. To short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Red Wings lead it 6-0. Number 15 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup and the pitch. Rocket to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
The perils of being a third baseman. I remember it well. He's way out in front of this pitch and just hammers it towards the hole. And you can see by the reaction at third, the coaches are telling you, hey, get in front of that one. Yeah, right. You get in front of that one.
Antonio Feliz will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Swinging a soft liner, but this is speared by the first baseman. And this will be a silly double play as they tag him out between first and second.
Just a little looper that time. You'd think he'd be able to recognize it over at first and hustle back, but for some reason he gets caught out in no man's land, and this turns into a double play.
Jeff Dozier will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And there's out number 1.
And remember, he was knocked around for 5 runs the last time he took the mound. So it's fair to say that he's pitching much, much better right here. He hasn't given them anything.
Number 15 will stand in now. 3 hits, including a homer for him in this one.
And you know, guys, games like this, you just don't want them to end.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. To his left, Castro. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. Rochester leads it 6-1. Jason McLean stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
They're applying a little pressure here for one of the first times tonight. That puts runners at the corners now with 1 away, so this becomes an opportunity.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Red Wings win it 6-1. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Gwinnett Braves and the Rochester Red Wings. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of it.
Number 15 will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you look for a guy to produce? He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
In the air to straightaway right. Cole is there, 2 down. Max Hall is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, catcher.
Number 15 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 15.
Hey, get your pitch up
Here's
there.
the
Come on
first
now.
pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. He's around first, on his way to second now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, there you go. 14 straight games now, and he hasn't gone hitless in a game in over 2 weeks. Do the math.
Coming to the plate now, Kenny Vargas.
right here, kid. Try
And he
something.
could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Cole is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of work. Edward Curran is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance.
Come on now.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for 1. Number 15 stands in.
Come on, big guy.
And leading off for Rochester, the shortstop, number 15.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can.
Liner
Here we go.
toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Kenny Vargas will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Throw into third. And he is out on a strong throw.
Yeah, I think he's scratching his head a little bit down there at third base, and I don't blame him. I mean, this looks like a straight hit and run.
Hey, we got one.
Hector Oliveira will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Yeah, and so far, that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Short could. Here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play, as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Well, this will be an infield hit, but it won't be from lack of effort. Look at the play just to get to this thing.
Number 15 will dig in, 2 for 3, including a triple.
Yeah, he's got a good swing going on right now. I like what I'm seeing out of him.
Belted high in the air out to left. Diaz looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he could only get 3/4 of the cycle, especially since he got the 2 hardest ones out of the way. But all in all, still a great offensive performance.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Red Wings win it 3-2.
No errors.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Gwinnett Braves and the Rochester Red Wings. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment.
Number 15 will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
High in the air out to center field. McLean is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. A chance now to take a look at that.
He's been on an absolute tear lately, hitting over 500 in his last 10 ball games. Baseball must look like a beach ball to him right now at the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but a great diving catch, and this could be a double play.
Wow, that's just a great play right there. Let's put the ISO on him out there at second base. You see the first step quickness. No wasted movement whatsoever. Then he's...
Leading off the inning, Edward Curran, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So stepping in, Gordon Beckham, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
It probably goes without saying, but he'll be unhappy with that at-bat. This is a curveball, and
Number 15 will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight games now, and people are really starting to take notice of that streak.
Bobby Casilla will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And when you're still searching for your first extra base hit of the game, this will work as a nice substitute. He's into second with the old single and a stolen base routine.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there.
Hey, one away,
At the plate, Jeff Dozier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball.
Number 15 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Like that, come on.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And that two-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. The runner scores from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-3 game.
Well, this game's seen a little bit of everything, but
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Bobby Casilla digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Washington is over to his right as he puts this one away. Two down. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brian Washington, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
There we go, one
Already
out,
24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Number 15 has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got himself another 3-hit ball game. That batting average is going to continue to climb even higher.
So coming to the plate, Bobby Casilla, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
The best thing he can do right here is just keep...
And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves.
Right here.
Jarrett Foss readies for a big at-bat here. All he needs is a fly ball to bring home that winning run at third.
Yeah, and you know that he wants to drive this one deep if possible and just end it right now. But, hey, a seeing-eye grounder would work, too.
Diaz ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the winning run is across to score.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire. And sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
Final line score.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. And we're back. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to AAA baseball in the International League with today's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 15 is in the glow. And guys, he's got a pretty nice hitting streak going right now. He's up to 15 games coming into this one. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this 4-game set between the Gwinnett Braves and the Rochester Red Wings. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho? Number 15 will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
This is line to left. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice.
Striding into the box, Juan Centeno, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Soft liner toward first. There's one. Out. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
This is always a tough throw here for...
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Lowry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
1 out now.
Hit to short. Reined in. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know.
Number 15 steps into the box.
Number 15.
Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-3 game.
And remember, he gave up 5 runs in his last start, and he's given up another 5 runs here. They may need to go in, look at some film, see.
Juan Centeno steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
And sometimes when you've got a pitcher who's out there scuffling a little bit, you worry more about throwing strikes than you do about the base runners. And I think that may have been the case right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. Castro is right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Now they tag him out between second and third. Number 15 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. It's fair to say that Daniel Castro stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Red Wings lead it 5-4. Number 15 will bat now 2 for 3 in the ballgame.
Yeah, he's been solid at the plate for his team. One of the better performers in their lineup, I'd say.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Way to get dirty in time.
Oh, what a play.
Now batting, catcher, Juan.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see he finishes with a 3-hit game, including a double.